These are the celebrations of games and those who play them.
Somebody might actually do this.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 gaming conventions around the world.
You see, it's much closer, everybody. You like that? Yeah.
For more gaming videos, check out our new spin-off channel, Mojo Plays, for in-depth reviews, thoughtful video essays, detailed character origins, and insightful commentary. Mojo Plays, games smarter. For this list, we're looking at the most popular and influential gaming-related conventions. The con's size, mainstream appeal, and legacy will all be taken into consideration. Number 10, QuakeCon.
Are you kidding? Come on. It's the largest LAN in North America.
What started out as a small get-together between friends blossomed into a yearly convention capable of attracting thousands. Held in Texas and sponsored by ZeniMax Media, QuakeCon is a massive bring-your-own-computer LAN party that celebrates titles released by id Software and other studios under the ZeniMax umbrella.
He's going down!
As implied by the name, Quake and Doom tend to take center stage, with tournaments being held over the course of the weekend. Honoring the convention's humble roots, entry is free, and in comparison with its contemporaries, QuakeCon aims for a smaller but welcoming atmosphere.
That's about the best way I could summarize it.
Number 9, PlayStation Experience.
Sorry, bud.
For Sony fans, PSX is a must-watch. Inaugurated in 2014, PlayStation Experience is still in its infancy, but it continues to grow with each passing year. Held and presented by Sony Interactive Entertainment, who'da thunk it, this American convention acts as the studio's final showcase for the calendar year, and allows gamers an opportunity to try a string of high-profile demos.
Said I walk beside the still waters and they restore my soul.
While PSX is still fantastic for spotlighting Sony's second and third tier titles, major games like The Last of Us Part 2 and Uncharted: The Lost Legacy debuted during this convention too. Number 8, BlizzCon. Established by Blizzard Entertainment in 2006, this two-day convention is exclusively for supporters of the developer's hit multiplayer games. With recent years attracting over 20,000 attendees, BlizzCon is a large-scale experience that includes contests, Q&A sessions, and a closing day concert that has featured the likes of Metallica, Muse, and Linkin Park. With the publisher recently skipping out on E3, BlizzCon has established itself as the primary event for news regarding all of Blizzard's popular titles. As Blizzard tends to show their love for each of their franchises though, BlizzCon rarely disappoints.
Thank you.
Number 7, Game Developers Conference, aka GDC.
My point is, often, the germs of failure are already present right at the design phase.
Created by game developers for game developers, this long-running expo is not open to the general public. Starting in 1988, the Game Developers Conference prioritizes game design and hardware over marketable games. Spanning 5 days, developers can attend dozens of workshops and panels covering a wide array of topics from computer programming to business management. While Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo often deliver keynote speeches, the Developers Rant is the real main attraction, as the expo provides a platform for professionals to air out grievances associated with their industry. For gamers, the GDC sessions provide insight into the creative process behind some of the year's biggest releases. Number 6, Gamescom. Usually the main draw of a convention is the unexpected announcement of a new game. In the case of Gamescom, the trade fair's sheer size and magnitude take precedent. While developers rarely debut anything particularly big during the 4-day German convention, Gamescom is still the place to be when pining for a fresh look at already announced titles. From Blizzard to Nintendo, any publisher worth their salt hosts a press conference, and Gamescom regularly attracts over 300,000 visitors. While the BIU's trade fair may not have the same pull as E3, Gamescom is still one of the best. Number 5, CES.
The largest and most influential technology event on the planet.
Formerly known as the Consumer Electronics Show, this annual expo is a dream come true for tech lovers. Launched over 50 years ago, CES is mostly for professionals and the press, but members of the public can get in too. Rather than just games, the expo focuses on the latest technological advancements, with both startups and large companies being allocated a moment to shine. While the expo covers a wider range of products than gaming and barely mentions consoles, gamers seeking information on virtual reality headsets, PC components, or obscure devices should consider tuning in nonetheless.
It's a little bit more glassy, a little bit more like I'm actually there.
Number 4, ChinaJoy. More than just games, As Asia's largest digital entertainment convention, ChinaJoy features all of the greatest hits one would expect at such a colossus event. Sony, Ubisoft, and EA regularly set up stands featuring playable demos, with RPGs and esports being particularly popular in this region. Crucially, the Expo heavily promotes international business channels and enterprises, attracting the attention of hundreds of exhibitors. Developers seeking financial investment should take note of ChinaJoy, as countless business deals are made each year. As a convention, ChinaJoy is most beneficial for developers, but there's still plenty for the average gamer to enjoy. Number 3, PAX West.
Yearly nerd pilgrimage. It's 3 days of games, competitions, and making new friends.
What started out as a simple dream by 2 webcomic writers quickly snowballed into a multi-location convention capable of attracting more than 50,000 gamers. Whether referring to PAX West, East, South, or Australia, the Penny Arcade Expo is more about providing an opportunity to try out unreleased games than big reveals. Showcasing arcade, digital, and tabletop gaming too, PAX West is a celebration of every facet of the industry. While AAA games are definitely not ignored, PAX adores the indie scene and runs a yearly competition highlighting the best titles. Non-developers have the Omegathon to anticipate, a gauntlet-style contest pitting 20 random attendees against each other. Number 2, Tokyo Game Show, TGS. An annual expo held at Japan's Makuhari Messe Convention Center, the TGS routinely draws crowds eclipsing 200,000. A staple of the industry since the mid-90s, the Tokyo Game Show spotlights Japanese developers and their games, although Western titles are not completely ignored either. During the con, publishers like Capcom, Namco Bandai, and Square Enix regularly announce new games or expand on existing ones. Besides a large exhibition area that's open to the general public, the Tokyo Game Show's first 2 days cater exclusively to professionals seeking business or educational opportunities. Number 1, Electronic Entertainment Expo, aka E3.
Okay, little disoriented, totally forgot what room I was in.
Well, this is it, the big one, at least on this side of the pond. Inaugurated over 2 decades ago, the Electronic Entertainment Expo slowly grew into the definitive gaming convention. Almost every noteworthy publisher delivers a keynote speech highlighting their future plans while revealing a string of exciting new titles. Once the presentations are done and dusted, attendees flood into the exhibition halls for hands-on time or to gather further information direct from developers. In 2017, E3 shifted from an industry to a public event, a decision that only increased the show's appeal and accessibility.
Very sorry about that.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.